Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Gyan Bhakti. We focus on spirituality, a journey to self-realization. Please subscribe for the mystical meanings of the scriptures and daily satsang. We are currently studying the book, The Art of Positive Thinking, authored by Sri Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj and narrated by Swami Nikhilananda. Today we will study the goal of positive thinking. The highest form of positive thinking is allowing the mind to flow towards the absolute or Brahman. In fact, it is the Godward flow of the mind that is the goal of positive thinking. God is the target of positive thoughts. If you are training your mind to have positive thoughts and you do not have the goal of self-realization before you, your thoughts to maintain positive thinking will result in failure, not success. The ego sense in an individual is the source of all troubles because it acts as a barrier between the soul and God. People who are not spiritually enlightened or who are not inclined towards philosophical thinking are enmeshed in a life that is predominantly egoistic. The two most important words in the vocabulary are I and mine. Everything they do is motivated by what they will gain or who will benefit from their work. Such people are really working for the little I within them or for those people who are related to their egos. Beyond that, others are ignored. The real world is the realm of spiritual freedom. That world is beyond the I and mine. The real world is the spirit. The real world is expansion. The secret of a rich spiritual life is to draw yourself away from the ego center so that you can be centered in the big self. This has to be done day by day through the practice of devotion and wisdom. Effacing ego with devotion and wisdom. As you begin to recognize God within you and within others and allow the divinity to lead you, you are practicing a very advanced type of spiritual sadhana, spiritual discipline that gradually effaces your ego. This practice is centered on the path of bhakti. As you advance on the path of devotion, you develop the attitude that God is guiding you as the reality within you and that you exist to serve God in humanity. You begin to feel that you do not exist to be confined to the I and mine, but that you exist to surrender this I and mine for the sake of God who dwells in everyone. In developing such a vision, you will be supported and further enriched by the study of Upanishads, which give you additional insight into the fact that the ego in you is not your reality. All that you're doing for the sake of your ego is an effort in illusion because ego is a changing center. What is liked by your ego today will not be liked as much or at all in a few years. If your ego becomes frustrated because of some unexpected negative event, it is not your loss because you are not the ego. Conversely, if your ego becomes elated due to a fortunate turn of events, then it is not your gain because, again, you are not the ego. And we will continue this beautiful journey in tomorrow's satsang. Om Tat Sat.